backs up. He better hurry. He floats it for Byers, who leaps. It's bobbled. And is it caught? It is by Byers for a touchdown after the deflection. McMahon drops. He's firing the football deep. And it's caught in full stride by Fred Barnett, who's going to go. McMahon drops. He is floating it for the end zone. Complete for a touchdown to Fred Barnett.
To McMahon.
McMahon has been playing well. He takes a short drop again. Now he's going deep, looking for Roy Green, who leaps and comes down with the football. What a catch by Roy Green! The former All-Pro looks like the Roy Green that you remember beating the Eagles. In goal. McMahon quiets the crowd. McMahon sneaks. He's in. Touchdown. McMahon puts Byers in motion, gives off, up and in for the touchdown. McMahon backpedals. He's under a rush. He steps aside. He's floating it. He has Jackson. Jackson at the 20 for 20, at the 15, at the 10. Touchdown! Keith Jackson! Keith Jackson from Jim McMahon.
McMahon sketched the bold.
James Joseph breaks one tackle across the 5. James Joseph with his first NFL touchdown. The nightmare. McMahon fires for the end zone. Touchdown, Keith Jackson. And finally, the Eagles are on the board. There's a ray of hope. McMahon takes the Byers, backs up. He's going deep down the far side of the field. Catching it is Fred Barnett. He's going to go! Fred Barnett! There is life. The Eagles are alive.
Neither of that.
Here is the punt by Feagles. It's a beauty. High and deep. Sending Slaughter back. He catches it at the 1. He's going to try and come out. And he's being chased in the end zone and tackled. He fumbles the football. The Eagles have it at the 3. The Eagles have it at the 3. McMahon back. He's looking. He fires. Caught! Touchdown! Calvin Williams 9 yards deep. And the Eagles take the lead. Kemp wants to throw. He gives ground. He looks. He lets it go. Complete for a touchdown. Keith Jackson.
Consecutive wins.
Kemp backpedals. He's looking. He's being chased. Still looking. He pumps. He fires to Williams, who's pushed into the end zone for a touchdown. Kemp did a great job of rolling and finding Calvin Williams open at the 1, and he took it for the touchdown.
The Giants are absolutely stout.
Right, looks left, comes right again. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Heading down the sideline is Otis Smith. Otis Smith all the way. Otis Smith picks it off and goes 70 yards for a touchdown. Fires into the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Merrill Johnson. Here we go. 39-yard attempt with the game on the line. Spotted, kick, long enough. Goal! What a finish! What a finish to the season! Right now it is second down and 10. In the shotgun again is Stafford. 3 receivers. Gives off to Bill, who tries to sweep and gets forward and takes it down for about 6 yards, fumbles the football, and I think the Eagles have it. The Eagles say they have it. Bowles on first down. Fakes to McCoy. He rolls, he looks, he is firing for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Deshaun Jackson! Bowles did a great job of biding his time and throw it to Deshaun Jackson, who was open for a 19-yard touchdown. Bowles gives it off to McCoy. He's got running room. Steps over a man. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! J.D. McCoy! 40 yards. Bowles on first down. Comes back to McCoy. He's free. He's at the 40, 30. McCoy, he is going all the way! Touchdown, J.D. McCoy! This time, Foles is under center. Foles sneaks. And he's in! Touchdown! Nick Foles! Now the snap is behind Stafford, who can't get the ball, and the Eagles recover it. He never saw it coming, and Kendricks recovers it, picks it up. They're going to blow it dead. They say he was touched. But the Eagles have their third fumble recovery of the game. Foles gives the ball. Now he's going to loop it to Trent Selleck, who's open at the 5, and he slides down to let the clock run. And how about that? This is a memorable Eagles win. It was a gutsy, gritty, tough win that shows character and desire, and it is the 5th win in a row for this Eagles team, and those here at the stadium are on their feet. Foles takes the snap, takes to McCoy. He's rolling, firing, and it is caught for a touchdown, Riley Cooper. Foles is back. He's looking, still looking, firing, complete. Selleck, touchdown. Crossing pattern across the middle. Selleck open, and a 10-yard touchdown pass by Nick Foles. Foles under center. Back to Shady. He barrels his way forward, and he scores! Foles gives it off to Polk. Up the middle to the 5. He's in! Chris Polk! That goes Cutler. Fires, and it's intercepted! Intercepted! Brandon Boykin at the 20, at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown! Brandon Boykin! A pick 6! Michael Vick in the shotgun with Bryce Brown to his left, who takes the handoff. He's across the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Bryce Brown all the way! Motion Colwell. Breeze. Back. He's hit. They've got him at the 17. It was Curse. Down it is a quick pitch to Tomlinson. Looks for running room. He's throwing for a loss.
Special team.
Ball is spotted. The kick is blocked. The kick is blocked. The Eagles have the football.
And I...
At the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Matt Ware! Matt Ware!
I think it's the only game.
Breeze in the shotgun. Back he goes. He fires. He completes it. 3 across the 30, across the 20, and tackled at the 18. The football is fumbled. The football is fumbled.
It was ripped out.
It was ripped out. The Eagles have the ball. The Eagles have the ball.
Those kind of games.
And they are cheering and standing as Donovan McNabb confronting us.
And rightfully so.
So a very special day, Mike, here at the link.
Life is so much better than fiction. Who could have written this? There you have it.
Goes Cobb, looks left, looks right. He fires. Diving reception in for a touchdown.
Boy, that is one heck of a throw.
Going deep for Macklin. Catches it at the 40, at the 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown! Go Bob! Kevin Cobb to Jeremy Macklin. 83 yards. He looks, he fires, caught, touchdown to Sean Jackson. He is back, and so is Michael Vick. Vick, he's back, he looks, he is looping it deep, going for the Sean Jackson. He's got it all the way down at the Colts 40. All right, here we go, let's go. It's 3rd and 10. Crowd of the fever pitch. What a big play this is. Manning's back. Manning looks over the middle, and it is intercepted by Samuel. Asante Samuel, the ball hawk, seals it. What drama, and what a victory to make the Eagles 5-3 at the midway mark. Less than a yard. Vick tosses it out, and picking it up is McCoy. At the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10-5, touchdown! Shady McCoy!
That is a great job of perimeter blocking by Jason Peters and Todd Harriman.
And that should do it. 27-17 Eagles.
They're going to go to 7-3. It's a wrap.
Takes the snap. He's back again. He looks. He fires. Touchdown, Kevin Boss. And that should wrap it up. Boss, 9 yards deep, center of the end zone. Manning with a perfect pass. Extra point is up and good, but it shouldn't have come to this. 31-10. Eagles down by 3 touchdowns. It's been done. It's almost into the miracle stage. Vick in the shotgun with a spread formation. Eagles have turned it over 3 times today. Vick with 3 receivers right, 1 left. Takes the snap, looks left, fires to Macklin. Macklin makes one man miss, but not the second as he picks up 9 yards. Eagles have got to run up without a huddle. It'll be 2nd down and a yard. No, they say he picks it up. No, do they? Yes. Yes, he does pick up the 10.
And they're going without a huddle.
It is 1st and 10. They stay in the spread formation with the slot to the far side of the field. 7:45 to go in regulation. Takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He floats it. Complete. Good. Running with the football is Selleck. At the 20. At the 15. 10-5. Touchdown! Brent Selleck.
Boy, what a great job of concentrating on the football, on the bobble. Brent Selleck catches it, expecting contact, hangs on to the football, gets a huge block down the field from Jeremy Macklin.
That's 65 yards. I would think the longest of Brent Selleck's NFL career.
Well, he's got the safety beaming down on him. He knows it, that he's about to take a shot, hangs on to the football, gets it into the end zone.
That's big, because with a strike that quick, the Eagles' hopes have just been heightened. Here's the extra point, spotted, kicked up good, and it is 31-17. It's a 2-touchdown game. How about that, Mike?
What took it so long?
I can't remember Selleck catching a 65-yard pass.
Probably because he hasn't. But you don't see enough of this, in my opinion. This team running the hurry-up offense. And in a hurry-up offense, you only need 4 or 5 plays.
My guess was correct. That is the longest touchdown reception of Brent Selleck's career.
That's exactly right. They go in just 2 plays, 75 yards, 65-yard touchdown strike, catch and run to Brent Selleck.
Still, now the Eagles have all 3 of their timeouts remaining, and that's good. The Eagles trail by 2 touchdowns. Akers to kick off. It's an onside kick, covered by Riley Cooper. Riley Cooper has it, and the Eagles recover an onside kick.
That is well executed onside kick. David Akers pops the football up. Riley Cooper in perfect position. He catches the ball 11 yards deep. Perfectly executed onside kick to give the Eagles even more hope.
And the Giants never saw that coming. The Giants were flat-footed. They never saw it coming.
You know, it's a chance that you take, but this is a chance that really pays off. Great job. And it's right at the 11-yard mark.
And the Eagles have field possession up at the 43.
You have to go 10. He gets right to 11 yards before he catches the football.
If the Eagles can score here, you are going to see the Giants very, very nervous. Vick in the shotgun, 3 receivers right. Clay Harbor to the near side. Now to show Shady McCoy goes wide right. Vick in the gun. 1st and 10. He's back. He steps up. He looks. He fires. Complete. Up to the 50. To the 45. Down to the 43 comes to Sean Jackson. Pickup of 13. They are moving quickly. 7-14, 7-13. Eagles trailing 31-17. Vick lines them up again without a huddle. Macklin to the far side. Jackson to the near side. Avant in the slot. Vick in the gun. McCoy to his left. Ball comes back to Vick. Here comes the rush. He ducks under a man, and he's going to run. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Vick at the 10. Dives down at the 6. Oh, my goodness, the Eagles are alive.
And Michael Vick gets up, and he's hurrying this offense up to the line of scrimmage. He wants to keep it going. He ducks under the pressure, finds a crease right in the middle, gets the ball down the football field.
That's a 35-yard run by Michael Vick. And he went down and didn't take a hit. They spotted at the 9. Jackson to the far side. Avant and Macklin to the near side. It is 1st and goal. Vick under center. Now he backs up into the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He is firing incomplete. Wanted Jackson on the right corner. The pressure came, and Vick smartly let go of it where nobody could catch it because there was good coverage on the play by the Giants' Corey Webster.
Yeah, O.C. Human, you're coming from Vick's backside, and Vick feeling that pressure, Merrill, and has to get rid of the ball a little sooner than he wants to get rid of it.
It is second and goal from the 9. Giants leading by 2 touchdowns. Just under 6 minutes to play. Vick in the shotgun, McCoy to his right. Second and goal from the 9. Vick takes the snap. He's going to run a quarterback draw. A penalty flag thrown on the far side of the field. We'll see about that as Vick was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The question is, was there illegal contact? I don't know. There's something over there. We'll see. There was a flag thrown very quickly. It's against the Giants, I'm almost sure. We're getting that notification
from Brent Selleck.
Here it is.
At the snap. Offside. Defense. Number 91.
Offsides on Justin Tuck.
Yeah, and Tuck screaming at the official that made the call.
Second down.
So it's going to be second down and goal from, let's see where they put it.
I tell you what, I would love to see that same touchdown that Macklin caught because I don't think they can cover that play where he gets everyone going to one side and lets him run all the way back across the field. I think if you run that again, they still don't cover it.
It is second and goal from inside the 5. Eagles trail by 2 touchdowns. Vick in the shotgun. He's got a double wing. Second and goal from the 4.5. Vick takes the snap. Puts it in the air, and it's knocked down for the 4th time at the line of scrimmage. 4th time today, the Giants have batted down a Vick pass at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you've got a bunch of 6'3", 6'4" defensive linemen. You got a 6 feet tall Michael Vick. And when they're able to get in those passing lanes, it's very easy, I think, to bat the football down.
Eagles are only 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversions. But this is the biggest of all. Jackson left. Macklin right. Avant on the wing. Vick in the gun. 3rd down. It goes to Vick. Quarterback draw. He's in! We've got a 1-touchdown game.
Boy, that's a great play call in this situation. Great job by Brent Selleck and the left side of the offensive line. Creating that crease from Michael Vick just off the left edge, and Michael Vick sprints into the end zone.
You better believe there are a lot of nervous stomachs in this stadium right now. We have seen our share of miracles in Eagles-Giants game.
Well, Big Max Gene Gills pulls around, and Merrill, he leads Michael Vick into the end zone.
Here's the extra point to make it a 7-point game. It's up, it's good. Here is Akers to kick off, and he hammers it. It's a line drive that bounces across the 15. It is picked up by Ware at the 10, and he is running across the 20, 30, up to the 35. That's too much of a return. All right, 5:21 remaining. Years ago, a Giants beat writer, I believe for the Newark Star-Ledger by the name of Jerry Eisenberg, wrote an excellent book called No Medals for Valor. And there aren't in this game. You win or you lose, but give the Eagles some credit for coming back and fighting with everything they're worth, which earlier in this game wasn't very much. But they have changed this game.
But no medals. This is crunch time. The Hurst crunch time moment of the game. I made it mine. Make hers yours.
1st and 10 Giants at the 35. Manning under center. Bradshaw, the single setback. They would love to run the ball. Back goes Manning again. He fires, and it is caught along the far sideline for an 11-yard completion as he gets it over to Mario Manningham.
Yep, Mario Manningham once again in front of Dimitri Patterson, and they've got to give him help. If you're not going to get to Eli and hit Eli, they've got to get some help to Dimitri Patterson.
But don't forget, Dimitri Patterson also, in games in which he struggled, has also jumped routes and come up with interceptions. He's one-on-one right now as we look out at him on Mario Manningham. On 1st down, this time it is a running play to Bradshaw. He comes up across the 50 and into Eagles territory at the 47. Pickup of 5. Chaney and Coleman in on the stop. Maybe 6. Last thing the Eagles need is for the Giants to get a long running game going and just run out the clock, the way the Eagles did last week in Dallas. It is 2nd down and 3. Much of the day, the Eagles have played the run well. Backs in the eye. Deep back is Bradshaw. It is second down and 3. Manning again gives it to Bradshaw, and Bradshaw is brought down short of the first down. He comes to the 45, and that is about it. He'll be in a 3rd down and 2.
This is the first charge timeout, Philadelphia. 30-second timeout.
Actually, they spot it inside the 45, so it's going to be 3rd down and about 1.5 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants don't pick it up. As long as they don't lose yardage, I would be shocked to see Tom Coughlin have them go for it on 4th down. Because right now, the Giants are worried about getting the ball back in Michael Vick's hands because the Eagles have suddenly come to life. The offense has made plays.
But would you want to give it to him with half the field to work with? If they go for it on 4th down here, they didn't even get past 3rd down yet.
It's 3rd down now. Wouldn't it be something if the Eagles could get to Manning right here?
They're 50% the Giants are on 3rd down.
Shotgun, 3rd and 1. Manning takes the snap. He pitches it out to Bradshaw, who leans forward and has the first down. Bradshaw with the pitch took it for a first down, and that's big because it runs the clock. Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining, and they're going to use one right here. They have to.
Well, they spread them out, Merrill, and they get a really good block on Jaquay Parker.
Timeout, Philadelphia. 30-second timeout.
Now, the Giants are maybe 8 yards away from being able to put this game close to being out of reach with a field goal, because that again will be a 2-score game with little time remaining. And the Eagles have 1 timeout left. That's it. It is 1st and 10 for the Giants at the Eagles' 42. And you would figure they're just going to run the ball. That's what you would think.
Well, I tell you what, they're using all the time on the clock, on the play clock, winding it down to 5 seconds now.
On 1st down, it is to Bradshaw, who tries to sweep, and he is brought down after a 3 or 4, well, maybe a 5-yard run, as they bent the backs of the Eagles' defense. And the Eagles will take their last timeout, I think.
This is the 3rd and final timeout, Philadelphia. 30-second timeout.
That's a 4-yard run. Eagles take their last timeout. Eagles trailed in this game.
Please reset the game clock.
Yeah, it's a heck of a fight to get back into this ball game, but they have to try and finish it now by getting the football back.
Eagles trailed 24-3. They trailed 31-10. Now it is 31-24. But they put themselves in such a deep hole. 24-3 on the road against the Giants at the half. That's tough. But they're battling. They certainly have heart.
As they anticipate pass, Asante Samuel goes onto the field. As they anticipate run, he comes off the field. They bring in the extra safety, and that's where they stand right now.
And I would think the Giants will run it right here. It is 2nd down and 6. I formation. I would think they would run wide. Manning under center. Somebody jumped, and I think it's the Giants.
False start.
Yep.
Number 66.
Yep.
5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's David Dill, who's actually done a real nice job on Trent Cole today. We haven't had much to say about Trent Cole, and they've got David Dill back at their left tackle spot, and Trent Cole pretty much unheard.
Just one sack, Mike. Just 1 sack in this game for the Eagles, and that was by Moses Foucault on the Giants' first series. After that, Eli Manning's been clean. It is 2nd down and 11. Football at the Eagles' 43. Manning in the shotgun again gives it off to Bradshaw, and the Eagles stack him up and they bring him down shy of the 40. There's a bunch of pushing and shoving that's going on. The officials are showing a lot of restraint in a game this important and at a time like this by not giving an unsportsmanlike conduct to somebody, because that could have changed the game and ended the game if it was against the Eagles. This is when you really have to show discipline. Clock under 3.5. Giants 3rd down and 9. Manning under center. This is it. 3 receivers. Manning in the gun. Back he goes. Here comes the blitz. He lets it go, and it's incomplete. And the Giants will have to punt. And the Eagles are going to have the football in their hands. Great job. Great call by Sean McDermott. And Kurt Coleman, the rookie safety out of Ohio State, gets a real good jump on the blitz, gets into Eli's face very quickly, forcing him to throw the football. He gets that pressure coming right between the guard and the tackle, and pressure right into Eli's face. Macklin and Jackson are both deep. Here is the punt by Dodge. It is a wobbler. Calling for the fair catch and making it is Jeremy Macklin. Outside the 10 at the 12. 3:01 remaining in regulation. The Eagles are 88 yards and 7 points away.
This is it. This is when you open up your playbook. You become very creative, but at the same time, you're very sound in what you do. And as I said, and I've been saying all game long, you have to get the ball to your playmakers. Deshaun Jackson, Michael Vick, Jeremy Macklin, Shady McCoy, Brent Selleck, got to come up big.
What a game this has turned into. 1st and 10. Vick in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He fires, and it's dropped up at the 35-yard line. Might have been a little underthrown. They wanted Brent Selleck, who was open. The ball thrown a little bit wide. Now, again, with Vick and Selleck, he cannot lead him the way he does his other receivers, the wide receivers. This was underthrown a little bit by Vick.
Yeah, it's low. But in this situation, if you got to put your pads down, you got to leave your feet, you go down and you make that catch. This is crunch time.
2:56 remaining. Vick again in the shotgun. Slot to the far side of the field. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's rolling, still rolling, dodges away, fires the football incomplete, and then he's hit. With 2:50 to go. Vick had the pressure that time, and he threw it. There was no receiver near the ball. Deshaun Jackson was the intended receiver.
This Giants defense, they've been swarming all day. Michael Vick hasn't had much time to breathe looking at this defense.
This is it. It is 3rd and 10. If the Eagles don't pick it up here, they will go for it on 4th down. They have to. Vick in the shotgun. 3 receivers. Vick's back. He's looking. Here comes the rush. Vick rolling. He's going to run. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and he is hit as he comes out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Michael Vick has given the Eagles life with 2:41 to go after a 32-yard run. Oh, is he something. Pushed out by Terrell Thomas.
He pays enough attention to the downfield receivers to just suck that defense in. The safety coming up jumps to the inside, and it gives Michael Vick a clean lane down the outside to run.
1st and 10. Eagles at the 45, their own 45. 2:41 to go in regulation. Back goes Vick. He's looking. He has time. He's sashaying. He fires. Complete down to the 42-yard line as he gets it to Avant. Clock with 2:29. Plenty of time left. Eagles have no timeouts remaining. There's the 2-minute warning. And the Giants, who at one point led by 3 touchdowns, are really on their heels. 2:18. 2:17. Can Vick complete the job? 3 receivers. He takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He fires, and it's knocked down for the 6th time in this game at the line of scrimmage. Jason Pierre-Paul this time.
Giants coming with the 4-man pressure. Mike McGlynn does a great job of holding Pierre-Paul off, but Pierre-Paul just tries to stay in the throwing lane, and he gets a hand on the football.
2:07 remaining in regulation. It is 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the Giants' 42. Deshaun Jackson to the far side. Macklin to the near side. Vick in the gun. On 2nd and 10, Vick takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He steps up. He's going to run. He's at the 40, 35, 30. Cuts to the outside. Down at the 20. Down at the 19 goes Michael Vick. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This is something special. There's the 2-minute warning, but 1:58 remaining. The Eagles without timeouts. Vick in an empty backfield with a double wing. 4 wide receivers, including Riley Cooper. Ball inside the Giants' 20. Vick takes the snap. He's back. He looks. He fires. Down to the 11 goes Brent Selleck.
Safety split, work the middle of the field. Although they dropped the linebacker back in there to try and take away that middle throw, but those safeties are split, and that's that soft area.
1:40 to go in regulation. Can the Eagles make it all the way back? Vick with McCoy in the backfield. It is 2nd down and 3. 1:28. The ball at the Giants' 12. Vick in the gun. He's back. He looks. He fires. Complete. It is to Macklin, and Macklin sidesteps and runs in for the touchdown. Macklin, corner at the 5, and this place is in a state of shock. A 13-yard touchdown pass to Jeremy Macklin. This is unbelievable. And here is Akers who can tie it.
This is the type of game where legends are made.
Here is Akers, but the extra point. Hold your breath. Spotted. Kicked. Up. Good. We're tied. We are tied at 31. Mike, I have not seen anything like this. If somehow, some way, the Eagles win this thing, I will tell you right now, this will be the most memorable Eagles game I will have ever broadcast.
You know,
because of its significance, because of everything around it.
And there have been so many big games that you have broadcast with these two teams. But, boy, this is one for the ages. This is the type of game where legends are made.
But here is the thing. The Eagles have to kick off to the Giants, who have all of their timeouts remaining, 1:16 remaining. So Giants have plenty of time to go downfield.
They do.
Against an Eagles defense that has struggled today. Akers to kick off. 31-31. The Eagles have made it all the way back. I have never seen anything like this.
They have to be smart on defense, though, and not allow Patterson out there by himself.
And they need good coverage as Akers kicks it. It bounces at the 15, bounces, and it is picked up by DJ Ware, and Ware is brought down up at the 35-yard line. Again, too much on the return. That's a 20-yard kickoff return. 1:10 remaining. Figure Lawrence Tynes' longest career field goal, 53 yards. Manning under center. 3 receivers. Now he backs up into a shotgun. He has all the timeouts in his pocket. Manning on first down is back. Manning lets it fly incomplete. Incomplete with 1:06 remaining.
Yeah, trying to get the ball to Derek Hagan. Again, they like him in that intermediate area.
That might have been touched by Trevor Laws.
But tipped by Trevor Laws.
It is second down and 10. Let me take a drink of water. My mouth is dry. How about yours? It is second down and 10 up at the 36.
What's better than this?
Nothing. Into the gun. Manning. 3 receivers right. He takes the snap again. He steps up. He fires. And it is incomplete, almost intercepted by Quentin Michael. Intended that time for Kevin Boss.
Yeah, he just overthrows Kevin Boss, and Quentin Michael very, very close to making a big, big interception.
Maybe it's time for Asante Samuel to do his magic, although you wouldn't think the Giants would throw anywhere near him.
Boy, that's a pick that Quentin should have had, too. You know, when you look at the replay, that was made to order.
Manning in the shotgun. He's thrown 4 touchdown passes today. He's back. He steps up. He's hit. Down he goes! Inside the 30 at the 28. And the Giants will have to punt as Darryl Tapp, I think, is the man with the sack. What pressure. What a time for it.
Now, what a great job of just breaking down that offensive line by Trevor Laws and Darryl Tapp coming in. He may get credit for it, but a great job of getting the penetration and opening the gate.
Mike, you talk about momentum. You talk about 2 different games. I haven't seen anything like this. This is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, they're going to let that clock run down all the way down if they can. They run it all the way down.
This is the first charge timeout, New York. 30-second timeout.
As much time as they could run off of the game clock, they ran it down to 25 seconds that they had on the play clock.
Well, they're going to punt, of course. And this is where you're going to be in a situation where a coin toss is everything.
Yes.
And that's
unless Deshaun Jackson can pull off a Brian Westbrook, and the Eagles are going to have Deshaun Jackson back on this punt return. And this is when you want him to return punts. You remember Brian Westbrook a few years ago pulling it off in the closing goal.
More than a few years ago. The punt is Matt Dodd. How about a block on the punt?
I would put a punt block on. Why not?
I mean, even if you take the penalty, they've still got to punt. There's 12 seconds left.
Please reset the game clock to 14 seconds.
14 seconds.
1-4 on the game clock.
I would say that Bobby April has the punt block on right now.
14 seconds to go. 31-31. Matt dodged the punt. Gets a high snap. Gets it away. It's a knuckler. Jackson takes it at the 35. Fumbles it. Picks it up. Looks for running room. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. Midfield. He's at the 40. He's let it go. Deshaun Jackson. I don't care if he jumps, dives. He's running around, and he is in the end zone, and there's no time, and the Eagles win. The Eagles win.
This is the new Meadowlands, baby.
He ran around until all the zeros were on the clock, and the Giants fans can't believe it, and the Eagles have just pulled off the most remarkable win I have ever seen.